Hi, everybody. Today we're going to talk about Kahoot. Kahoot is a really simple, fun activity you can use with your students. It's a quiz essentially. What you can do is you can create a quiz or you can use a quiz, and then when you give it out, essentially on your screen it will pop up a question with four possible answers, so multiple guess. And then your students can log in using their mobile device, using an iPad, using a computer, and they can choose from the four answers. Highest score wins. So if you've never played one, go ahead, try a few out. It's a lot of fun. You can create a login. There's free versions, and of course, there's paid versions. You should definitely check if your district has a paid version, because you do have access to some extra things. And I wouldn't want anybody to go out and spend any money on this when their district or their school already has a subscription. So you can go to Discover to search some topics you want. There's fun ones. Don't be afraid to do some fun ones with your kids sometimes. But you want to Kahoot about, I don't know, state capitals. And here you go. Here's your state capitals Kahoot. I'm just picking one at random. Hawaii, what's the capital? And then you can say Honolulu is the capital of Hawaii, right? Alabama, Montgomery is the capital of Alabama. Okay, so there's a lot out there, so I wouldn't reinvent anything if you didn't have to. You can also save them here. You can duplicate it, so if you wanted to make it your own and change some of the questions. So I teach special ed math, so a lot of times the questions might be a little bit too difficultly worded for my kids, or a little bit above their ability levels, where I might have to bring them back a little bit. So it's challenging, but not impossible, or maybe scale them as you go through. So here's some ones I've had that either I made myself. You can say if it says duplicate, somebody else made it and I edited it. If it's just got a name on it, chances are I did. So you see I do a lot of duplicating. Again, there's no need to reinvent a lot of things. A lot of things are out there. I just go through and I make the edits that will kind of suit my students. If you wanted to make one from scratch, you can definitely make one from scratch, but there's like millions of them, so don't go crazy. I would say find one that's good that you can edit a little bit and change it to suit your needs. The big thing I definitely want to talk about for a lot of teachers that they overlook is the report section. So if you go to the report section, you can look at all these different Kahoots that we've done. So if I kind of pick one that we did. So if I the properties of quadratic graphs, okay, I can go ahead and I can see, all right, how did my students do? Now, one thing is you have to know what names your students put in as they do Kahoots. They can put in their own names. So if I go to my players and here I know, all right, Sergio, JD, Silva the GOAT, Chris, like I know who these students are. It also tells me how many are unanswered. Again, I work in a special ed environment, so Denim probably got pulled out of class that period, like when we were 2 questions in. But it will also tell you, questions that they might have had a hard time with. So again, 67 got it right. Only 17% of my students got this one right. Maybe there's something wrong there. So it's a good way to review. All right, cool. That's a topic we don't need to go over again. This right here is a topic we do need to go over again. Okay, so here they answered the Y, what that was the minimum. So a lot of them put these other answers saying this is the point, or this was the X value where the minimum was. So again, it's just a topic I need to go over with them, and that was something that I went ahead and I addressed during class. So again, there's all these extra things out there. Have fun with it. The kids love it. It's engaging. I would just be afraid not to burn them out too much with the Kahoot. They do enjoy it. I usually do it, end of class on a Friday. We've made it through the week. We get about half an hour of review in, and then the last 15 minutes, the last half hour or so, we go ahead and we do a little bit of Kahoot. And, as much as, they talk about kids thriving on competition, again, working in a special environment, my kids are working at different levels. The kids have been so good about helping each other out and things like that. So I encourage you guys to check it out. Play a few, just have fun, get a bunch of your buddies together and do it. It's a good time. So enjoy.